When your mind train wreck. Listen. 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 When your mind train wreck.
What's up, everybody? So today I wanted to talk to y'all about letting go. But first, welcome back. If this is your second, third, whatever time returning to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm glad to have you, and hopefully what I talk about today resonates with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, please comment. I be waiting for y'all to comment, and it just is not happening yet. But maybe y'all just have to warm up to me or something. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and come back. So as far as letting go, I mean, it's something that we all should do. It's something that we all need to do, I feel like, if you're trying to make progress and move forward, get ahead, whatever you want to call it. It's just something that's needed. It's something that's refreshing, and it definitely helps heal from whatever. It takes time sometimes, but I mean, have a few things you can do to kind of aid in that, healing process. It's something that I do frequently / just depending. It's on a need to do basis. Depending on how often you need to do it, just do it, period. So what I do is I grab one of my 500 notebooks, and I just start not necessarily brainstorming, but just writing down things that bother me, things that I feel aren't the most positive things that I feel like are holding me back, pretty much. And what I do is I write that stuff down. I may or may not play music sometimes just to help me process things and help me think clear, just to really make sure that I'm getting everything out there. And once I'm done doing that, if it's nice outside, I like to go out there and pretty much just light the paper on fire. For me, that helps because I imagine all that negative stuff. I imagine what I wrote down on the paper. I see all that stuff just blowing in the wind, and it's a good feeling, definitely. Second thing that I may or may not do, it just depends on how, I guess you could say, bad I'm feeling or whatever, is to take a little release bath. And what that entails is you can add herbs, you can add essential oils. I mainly like to add essential oils just because I love the smell of them. Peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree. There's a couple other ones, but we're not gonna get into that right now. And then what you could do with that is what I do, for example, when I'm running the water in there, I visualize all the negative stuff going into there. And then before I get in, I'll set out some crystals or whatever the case may be, and then I'll play me some meditation music mainly. Sometimes I'll play songs that relate to whatever I'm feeling, but I like to do meditation music or whatever. And then I chill in there for a minute, meditate, think about the things that are affecting me in a negative way. And then once I'm ready to get out, and I start letting the water out, and I just visualize all that stuff. Sometimes I let the water trickle down or whatever, while I'm in the tub. And then I'll just visualize all that stuff going down the drain and just leaving me. Peace, be still, for real. Those are the two main things I do. Meditation in the tub is a huge one that helps or whatever. But also, I like to write. So I do that method a lot more. To me, it's less time consuming, I guess you could say, because I don't always get that quiet time to be just sitting in the bath by myself. When you have children, you don't get to do nothing by yourself. You don't get to have that time. But yeah, so I mean, writing things out, and I mean, this can go for if you have a specific person that, you know, makes you feel a certain way or whatever, just releasing. You know what I'm saying? You can write a letter to that person with no intention of giving it to them, but just visualize them reading it. Visualize you, or you could visualize you telling them this stuff, like all in the letter. Just put it all out there, how you feel, why you feel this way, how it's been affecting you. And then once you're done, you get your lighter or matches, whatever the case, go outside, light it on fire, and just watch all that stuff like come up out of you. Like, it's gonna feel so good, I swear to you. And you can do that as often as you need to, like, real talk. Another thing you can do is, well, I don't really recommend it just because the way that I think, but I mean, you could just ball up the paper and throw it away, but I personally don't do that because I'm just weird. Like, I feel like all the negativity that I put into the paper, like if I just ball it up and throw it away, like I feel like it slowly seeps out into whoever passes by the trash can. So like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just lingers at that point, and I don't like that feeling. I rather just like feel it like leaving me. Like, I actually do feel it and see it leaving me. But I mean, it's an option if that's not how you are. Another thing you can do is, you know, writing it down on paper and burying it. I would suggest burying it somewhere not close to you. So like if you have to go for a walk and find somewhere where, I guess you could say, kind of comfortable, digging a hole or whatever, just not even a deep hole, just a small hole, you could do that. And I mean, that's pretty much it as far as that. Like, when it comes to letting things go, there's so many things that you could do, but I just wanted to share a few things with y'all, simply because they've worked for me on a number of occasions. If you don't want to go outside and like have people looking at you like you're weird and like, why are they burning papers and just whatever, you can get like, I don't have one near me right now, but you can get a, what do you call it, flame retardant container, whether it be a cup or whatever. Like, I have a couple little glass things I burn sage in, but they're not near. Then I have like a little rice cooker bowl that we broke the rice cooker to, so I just use that bowl because you could put like heat in there. And my daughter is handing me one of the glasses, so this is the glass or whatever. Like, you could just burn it in there. And a couple things you could do with this, like you could take this outside, front yard, backyard, you know, watch the ashes, you know, go. You could bury the ashes, you could flush them down the toilet, you can let the water run and just watch them go down the drain. And keep in mind that when you're doing all this stuff, it's important to visualize. Like, you have to see this stuff leaving you. Like, that's what amplifies, well, that's one of the things that amplifies it being released from you and you feeling better and you actually being able to get over this stuff, which is like so important. But outside of that, I mean, there's a couple different ways. I definitely will be looking for more ways for those of y'all who, you know, those methods won't work for, or you can't do them like you want to. Like I said, it's a whole lot of ways you could do it, but I just figured I'd share a couple of options with y'all because it's what I do and it's what helps me. So I'll be doing another video on letting things go. And I mean, in the meantime, as always, if you have questions, comments, whatever, yo, please let me know. Like, I think that would be so dope, and I'm looking forward to really helping whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, really, really hope that the stuff I say is helpful, because that's like my main goal in life, is to help people. So until next time, have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and come back for more. Love y'all.
Yeah, girl, we two different spices. We don't go together. We were just a season, and we both knew better. All the kissing.